Welcome back to JP Gaming Network. Today we are in the early development stages of a pyramid. I'm going to do a brief explanation for those who want to recreate it. It's at the base of Anubis for a good reason. It's very fitting for the pyramid. Waterfall in the back for ambiance. And we have a beautiful moat. And a bridge that leads to it. Okay. Chords of this public teleport are Mount, Obsidian, Anubis. Here there's a skill tree fruit thing. Messed it up, but that's okay. So it's just a shell right now. We started by squaring the foundations, working with the perimeter of our PAL box, which is this blue line. Okay. This was an original setup. We were going to go a little bit bigger, but it didn't end up working out and the symmetry was off. I did really like how clean this worked out, which is kind of a shame. Hopefully it all works out in the end. Took me a while to snap this one. I think maybe 5 minutes or so to get that staircase to actually go in there. It didn't want to, it kept saying interference, but in one location, if I kept shadow snapping it, you can do this in other games, sometimes it goes green and red and it'll let you do it. Yeah. 5 minutes is a lot of time for one set of stairs. Okay, but it looked cool. Anyway, so back to the... This is nice and neat, but it's unfortunately it's unsymmetrical. We are a little bit out of symmetry here. Slightly, because the bridge, the tree, and Anubis's face don't line up. Oh, I love the fire. Oh yeah, I was born in the dark. Okay. Anyways. So. Oh, why is the door open? Hey, get closed, man. It's all about the reveal. So, statue, bridge, moat, door, staircase, Anubis's wife. Yeah, what's up? This is a base that's gonna be just full of Anubises, by the way. Nothing else. So when you come in, you have the tree of life, the tree of all bearing skills. When we spawn in or come home, we get free lightning and ice skills. Lightning and ice help you tame things easier. It's a nice multiplier to add to the taming percent. It's multiplicative, which means it's added at the end, which makes it stronger. Okay. From here, I'll explain to you how we set up the pyramid. You want to start on the corner. Okay. And you're going to place 2 slopes like so. And then you need to place a stair. You can extend the stairs all the way down if you wish. I'm going to do this because it creates an extra snap point for them. Watch. If I don't have this stair here, when I go to snap from here, it might cancel out and say there's... Oh no, it lets me do it. Okay. Sometimes it'll say it doesn't connect to structure. They do have a little bit of... I wouldn't say it's an issue. I'm not going to address it, so I'm pretty optimistic. I'm just used to a different playstyle. This, the build mechanisms in this game, after you get used to them, they're pretty efficient and effective. Okay, so from here, explanation time. You can set 1 wall, move over 1, go back 1, 2 up, over 1, back 1, 3 up, over 1, back 1, 4 up, You want these walls for scaffolding, just to hold things in place while you're building the shell. They are not going to be here afterwards. Very important. We need to create the shell and have it all connected with itself, like so. If you see this over here, it's floating because... Okay, well, it's connected to a new... Oh, it's floating because of this. It still has foundations underneath and there's a wall. We might be able to incorporate it into the design, which is why we haven't fully demoed it yet. So as you see, we did the same thing here. Staircase, one over back, one over back. And we haven't finished this, so I'll do an example. Run the perimeter, back, over one, back one, over one. Okay. Since we have 3 here, we can always reference behind us. We need to put 4 in front of us. Let's do this. So 1, 2, 3. We're not going to be able to make the last one, so we have to climb. Not connected. See, by the not connected to structure thing, it's not bad, but it is an issue for some. They might think after they see it for a second that they can't build there. Persistence always prevails. Persistence always prevails. Trust me. Okay. I mean, to a certain degree. Don't take that the wrong way. Okay. And from here, back to slopes. And another ceiling. This is where it's going to get interesting because we're not sure how we're going to end the top. We are most likely going to do a try. I got an idea. I haven't designed or built this yet. It's all on the fly as we go. I mean, I work in construction and I have looked at a lot of blueprints in my life, so I can relate to building in games like I would in that concept. Makes things a little bit, honestly, it could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Maybe I'm a little bit of a perfectionist with things, but you guys will appreciate it for symmetry. So here, building the top of our pyramid. Walls. I'm a bricklayer. Every good mason needs good stone product. Here we go. Was kind of broken now. Or I still am, but I am not the same force that I once was. Okay, here we are. And the blah. Do we have it? Alright. Now there's lots of opportunity at the top of this. And yeah. There it is. Now do we have her looking at Anubis? Or looking away from Anubis? This isn't a romance, so we will turn her away. Alright, so we're squaring up. We have a straight edge here. If you notice the stairs, kind of a straight edge, we'll use that. And then we'll use the bricks to center it. So we have 2 bricks on that side. And a little bit. That's not bad. Oh! Mr. Anubis, hey! You guys are a stunning couple. Not bad. Okay, go away. From here we're going to take a little tour, a little scope out. We are pleased with the skeleton. And that is a much better location for Mrs. Anubis. Definitely. Okay, the king egg baked berries. Yum yum. Okay, this could stay open. We're gonna give it a hit. We're gonna modify and change things as we go. Perhaps that's a better look. I think so. Yeah, there's symmetry. If we can place a stair over those fire pits, we're gonna do it. Different idea. Now, will the fire come up through the staircase? I'm gonna have a lot of fire pits to make if that's the case. It's not enough. And yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it. There we have it. Okay. From here, we can go static around, which means create the same thing over and over again. So now that we have a shell, it's not so much of a shell. We're not going to do any demo yet. But from here, these are quick transports. We set the PAL station, 2 crates, brought everything we needed to make this. I'll show you real quick where I grabbed it from. We have a farm location set up over here. This is 190 by -37. It's a well-known location with coal. Wow. Lots of, I haven't been here in a while. Holy moly. Okay. And metal. So, this is great while I'm building this base. Oh, okay. I thought I was losing time. It seems I don't need to farm anything. I've been wasting my time making farming videos. Turns out you just get a couple astegons, couple mana strings. What are you? Mana sting. They just do it for you for free. Okay. 4 and free. Really good words. We're gonna collect this. Just to give them a hand. Holy. Okay. Well, good work, guys. Really appreciate it. Take a break whenever you want. Basically, like, I feel like we have too many out. So naturally, just go 4. It's probably good. I'll add some water, some berries. We don't have a stable here because we ripped it out. We do have need of this. There you go. No need to leave it not functional. So water does the water plants. They plant, and you need gatherers to grab. They harvest it, and the gatherers grab from it. And they stash it all in here, and you get tons and tons of food. It's good to not have many feed boxes. Just making a side note, most of you probably know that, but just making note for people. Okay. From here we basically grabbed everything out of these. As you can see, they're empty. If we need more stone or other regions, we'd come here and grab. We did encumber quite a bit of stone, so we demolished our stone. If you have the stone pits up, they're going to hit the stone and they're going to not hit the metal. Right now, these are full, so they're not really paying attention to it, which is good. The second I move the stone, as you see, I just took them off of the metal, put them onto this. Maximum 3 workers per stone area. So if you have 4 or 5 of them out, the other ones will farm the metal. So make sure you fill your pit, or just use 1 pit. If I were to acquire all this, look, they all stop farming metal and they come over here. If I get rid of it, they go back to farming metal like I want them to. When you demolish, you get it back. This is their stash. As you can see, we don't really need stone anymore. It's a thing of the past. Okay. Off to the other base. Location again, 550 negative 625. Coming here specifically to get a view. Looks like it's going to work out nicely. So if we know that's our center, then we know we can go 4 walls here. 1, 2, 3. We'll climb up to put the 4th one on. From there, we can go back 1 and over 1 and put 3 up. This gives you the perfect stencil for the pyramid. Then you know you won't make any mistakes. See, it doesn't say, there we go, connected to structure. Sometimes you have to go up and down to play with it. It is a little bit tinkery. So we know that this isn't going to work. We know that all of it, even if it does, it's kind of in the way. Not a big deal. If we place a wood crate here, we don't need to, we have crates. Let's place some gathers. We have a lot of, specifically picks things up and has swift. There we go. They'll collect everything for us and put it away. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, so now we're going to go back 1, over 1, 3 here. Back 1, over 1, 2. Back 1, over 1. We don't actually need the single to be... Ooh. I feel like we're off. This should be 2. There we go, yeah. 3, 2, and 1. There it is. Okay. When you stand off in the distance, you'll notice all the corners line up to the center. That's important. From here we're going to go back to the triangles just to enclose our structure. Ooh, the walls are scaring me. I was looking out my window. Okay. Back to slopes. As you can see, we're generating some symmetry because we set up our foundations perfectly. From here, saves you a little bit of time and thinking if you don't have to do all the other steps. The first design, I had to climb up and analyze and look around. Once you have a blueprint, so basically what I'm showing you right now, once you know how to do it, you'll save yourself a lot of time just watching, trust me. So here, if you look down, we have our perfect squares all lined up. Okay, from here we're going to go up. And our stone roof should snap where we want it. If it doesn't, we can go like so and pick up the unwanted additional structure. Rinse and repeat the entire way up. And here you have it, symmetry. Okay. Mrs. Anubis approves. Mr. Anubis, I hope you're happy, bro, 'cause you're big. Okay, he has moved into Wild, don't worry. So here we have one corner, two corners, and the symmetry in the middle. You see? Not bad. We're going to apply the same math to the other side. One and one forward, or one sideways, one back. One sideways, one back. Always working in perfect square units to create a perfect square environment. If you do one thing to the other, you do it to the other side, yin to a yang. If not, they're going to feel left out and their appearance will show. So, back to our original cookie cutter design, we know this is 4. It's hollow over there, so it's going to be hollow right here. Back to walls, and 4. Gonna get the weird you can build thing here, yeah, and thank you. Everything's been collected from our pals, so we're not gonna let them hang out. They don't need to get stressed out for no reason. I'm gonna get rid of some of this. I really liked how that worked into that. I wonder if it floats. We'll find out. Nope. I used to like how it floats. Okay. So from here, with the 4, going up 3. Yeah, thank you. And so 4, 3. This way we're going back 1, over 1, and creating that symmetry. If you look at the top corner where I'm aiming right now, run your eye down them, you'll notice they run up to Anubis, or Mrs. Anubis. From here, applying the same math again, back 1, over 1, and placing 2. Placing 1. Okay. If you look to your left, you'll notice it lines up, and everything is where it should be. If you wish, I've thought of something just now to speed this up a little bit. You could probably place your ceilings now. And there's a good chance we could start at the top too. Definitely. So at your preference. Back up to the statue. Looking down. There you have it. Perfect alignment for the pyramid. We have our door, the tree, There's a lot of potential for lighting and other things in here based on the way he works. And we will finish. It's because that's it. That would have been our issue. Perfect. So I originally wanted to snap here and it would have thrown the design off a little bit. But if you notice, we're just mirroring the other side. Once you get one side established, if you mirror it 3 times, you've done it 4 times and it's technically square. We'll place some stairs here. Pro tip is, there we go. And back to our slopes. You want to make sure you place these slopes first as they don't overhill. Quick example. If I decided to place the staircase first, as you can see, it'll never let me fill the hole in. So if you don't do this at the bottom and it bothers you and you remove this staircase, in most cases you lose the whole panel or more. That's what I mean, where the building mechanics are good in the game, but they still need a little bit of work. Snap point should work like that, but in a PvP environment, if I were to blow up a staircase over here and their defenses were established over here and they all fell down, I would laugh and consider that an easy victory and probably feel a little bit bad about it because it shouldn't be easy. If someone spends a lot of time building something, there should be some resilience to it. It shouldn't just get knocked down. Okay. Like you. If anyone tries to knock you down, be tough. Don't let them knock you down. It's not worth it, brother. Okay. Back to this. Perfect symmetry again. And adding the staircases after. Okay, back to slopes. It's a lot more efficient and easier to maintain and manage if you set up your skeleton first like this and then fill in the stairs after. If you fill in all the stairs, I know you want to because it's easier and you can rush it, you're going to end up tearing a lot of them down and they might interfere with your snap points. You want all these snap points that I just established to be the ones connecting the structure. If, for example, you were to extend all these stairs all the way up instead of going from the corners, like say up here for example, if you or your tribe mates are messing around with one of these in your base, 1, 2, 3, it's gone. This could happen over the course of a week. Could be one guy hitting it once, a couple of days later same guy, or yourself, doesn't matter, and then by accident one day, boom, you lose half your base, 30% of it, a week, a month, 5 hours. It's a lot of time, considering it should be less. Okay, from here we're going to finish the back. It's going to tell us there's no snap point here, or interference, of course. So from here we need to add a wall and connect it, because it is unhappy. So what we'll do, we're not going to be building on the foot of Anubis anyways. Perfect. We might actually be able to throw a staircase through him. Let's see. Overlaps within the character structure. See, this is the one that's going to take us 5 minutes, but we'll get it. eventually one of them wants to go. I'm not going to mess with it and put you guys through all that. It will be done later though. So from here, it will let you go down. Okay. So we get a nice clean cut into the statue, keeping all the mosquitoes or spiders out, or whatever thing you don't like in your pyramid. We'll go with, I forget what they're called, but the little black beetles. Okay. Back to ceilings again. And from here we might actually create a new snap point. And it's gotta go back, so we know it's 1 and 2. So we can place temporary walls here and pick them up after. They might actually stay for the base design on the inside, but we'll see. Interestingly enough, it still doesn't want to go. It needs convincing. It's tolerable. Okay. No. It's a bit concerning. I don't want... yeah. I didn't want that there. I'm just theory crafting to see what would have happened. The slopes are supposed to be an additional snap. They might actually do it. No. So back to stairs again. We already completed all of the other sides on the skeleton. I'm just showing you how to close the back in because this area would most likely cause the most issues. Please, thank you. There we go. From here, it should all go very fast. Once we get, there they are. From here you can walk forwards and horizontal, up and down. Once you get your hotspot, if you look at my target, I'm trying to keep it on the second or third stair. Right here, you see the crossbar in the middle. You find your target, and eventually it always snaps where you want it to go. Here we're just doing a small fly around. Not too shabby. Okay. Forgot the one side. And from here we're going to fill it in. We are going to add a big gate and entrance. We just wanted to fill or create the perfect pyramid first and then work with it from there. I'll do the demo after as well so you can see, and it keeps itself up. These are just to get the first set of stairs down. After that we do not need them. And 3 more. And there you have it. We have company. You wanna come for a tour? Yeah, come check out the pyramid. He doesn't appear to be too friendly. Oh, man. Please. We're in the middle of something. And you might be bigger than me. But you certainly don't stand a chance. You definitely shouldn't turn your back on the king. Yeah, that's right here. Go get him, bud. We might actually try and take this one home with us. Looks like he wants to be our pal. Oh, that fires. Definitely suggests he doesn't want to. Here. You look like a good lawn ornament. Please. Be submissive. Yeah. No? I will use force. Thank you. Okay. So back to the tour and the end of the video. It's approaching 40 minutes. I was hoping for it to be about 20. Here you have it. Fully enclosed pyramid featuring Anubis. Nice little waterfall. These eggs always spawn here, so you can go down and collect them at your leisure. If we could. I don't know, you do have water pals that spawn in the area? No, that's, sorry. I almost thought it was a water pal. I was gonna say that's really strong. You get pal oil and flame organs in the same spot. But here you have it. Here's the pyramid at the feet of Anubis. And credit to Bro Anubis. This is a JP Gaming Network build tutorial. In the next clip I will explain how I fit every structure in here, farms, breeders, everything, and it works fully functional, as if it were on a flat surface. Very efficient, very effective in one base, one small door, as you see here. It also bears fruit. Anyways. Oh, yeah, you got to see the demo. So you know if you break it at the top and if you break it at the bottom, nothing, it's not going anywhere, right? These are all good signs. So from here we're opening up. That is a bad sign. So now we know we made a mistake somewhere. So that's a prime example as to why we need to. Wait a second. What did we do? We didn't add a ceiling somewhere. So if you jump into this problem, it's going to ask you to take down more of your lovely stairs, which you have to do. This is most likely going to be an issue for some people. This is the second or third time I built a pyramid in the game. Not here in this specific design, but just this method I've reapplied. Okay. So if that happens, that's how you fix it. Okay. Not gonna leave you hanging and clip and just pretend nothing happened. That's why we're doing the demolition together. Okay. Big wall in the middle. You can break those later if you wish. I might actually make a little bedroom up there. We'll see what happens. Good sign. Okay. This has a lot of snap points here, so we're not really concerned about it. You can't take down these walls. We just use them to start it. Okay. We're going to leave this here for crafting and other things. On to the other four. You know, if you break the bottom, that it's still good. Might happen here. Yeah, same as the other side. Interesting. Mines will start here. So we'll just fix this nice and quick. And everyone will get a good idea. Mine's, you know what, since we're here, and it keeps happening. There we are. Okay. And if you wish, you want to keep your corners. These are your snap points now, which is holding everything up, along with the ceilings and those ceilings. From here, we're just going to patch that up and show you on the inside what it looks like. Back to demoing and slopes. From here, you fixed your snap point and made it where you wanted. Okay, the original design had faults, or we made mistakes along the line, but it enabled us to figure this out and to make adjustments to make sure if we make mistakes later, there's no severe consequences. So that's the skeleton. This is your shell. It's the rib cage around your important things, let's say. Okay, now onto the inside. There you have it. Okay. Your fully enclosed pyramid. No holes, no faults. From here we're going to have stacked stables, stacked breeding stations, and stacked crafting stations. Everything will be in here consolidated, nice, neat, and tight. You won't have to walk any farther than this. Your pals won't have to move at all. They'll just stand there and work and eat all in one spot. Kind of like farm. Anyways, this is a JP Gaming Network tutorial video. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, peace.